Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Here we have three articles dealing with the same issue coming from the United States government, I think from their intelligence community. And the intelligence community, as you know, the US intelligence community and the British one are trustworthy, very trustworthy. And they tell us something that could be looked at as self-fulfilling prophecy, which is the Russians bought from North Korea missiles and they used them against Ukraine. Oy vey, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. But they will build their case against North Korea and will tell these baboons, see, we were all right, all the way. That's one. And the other one, it seems like the Russians, because they don't have missiles, they want to buy some missiles from another bad actor. So let's look at these three articles from three different media outlets with the same piece of information. All right, here it is. First one comes from, I picked it from The Hill. Russia using North Korean missiles in strikes against Ukraine. The White House says that. And I believe them? No. Now, this is from the 4th of January 2024. Why don't I believe them? Because they lied before and they will lie in the future. All governments lie. I remember when this was very nicely expressed by Howard Zinn, the former MIT historian. If you remember the guy, nice, good friend of Noam Chomsky, the guy who wrote that book over there, right, the red and white book, People's History of the United States of America. Now, Russia, let me show you the evidence. Russia has in recent days fired ballistic missiles into Ukraine that were provided by North Korea. The White House confirmed. Oh my God, so someone said it and the White House confirmed. It must be true. They also told us that the president, the current president, sitting president of the United States of America, continues to be fit for office. Continues. So he was before, he's right now, and it's in the process of continuing. The same White House with the same medics whose license should be revoked yesterday. All right, not yesterday, when he came with that garbage. So this is confirmed Thursday, calling it a concerning escalation. Say what? Of Pyongyang support for Moscow. That's an escalation? Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. What do you mean? So if a country supplies another country with weapons, it's an escalation? Yeah. Why? Because it works in our interest to call it that way, which is true. So now these Americans came to their senses. Why? Remember when the Americans and others started supplying weapons one by one to Ukraine? What did the Russians say? That is an escalation. What was the Americans' answer? No, it's not. So which one the fuck is it? Oh, we know which one is it. If I give you more weapons, that's an escalation. I add something. That means escalate, improve. All right, my friends? So look at this hypocrisy, and they want me to root for them? Concerning escalation, but when they supplied, and they have been supplying Ukraine, is not an escalation of Pyongyang support for Moscow. Now the question, what can you do about it? Answer, nothing. This is what you're going to do. You're going to build the propaganda now. We're going to use this concerning escalation and information confirmation to baboon these baboons. They're already baboons. You just baboonzai them with more, or babooning. You're going to baboon these guys to become more of baboons. And they will buy it. That's the way we are, my friends. Not hard. The United States determined, oh my God, North Korea had recently provided Russia with a ballistic missile launcher and several ballistic missiles. John Kirby, most trustworthy person in the show business, like James Brown, the hardest worker in the show business. John Kirby, a White House spokesperson. Yeah, you're a person, it's true. For national security issues, told reporters. Now, they determined, didn't United States of America determine that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction? Yeah, fuck off then. Sorry, you cold wolf too many times, boy, I will not believe you. Now let's go to the next weasels. Remember that one was from where? From the Hill. Hill. Maybe we should, and now this is from USA Today. Concerning escalation, there's the weasel down there. Oh, like a snake. Have you seen how the snakes are doing? Jesus fucking Christ. That garbage is the national security advisor. That guy over there? I'm going to sell you this car. It's the best car in the world. My God, I can watch. Look at this guy. If you want, I'm going to stop the mofo. If you want psychology 101, that's the guy that should. I would play that in class and say, hey, dear students, we're going to analyze this guy's behavior and and all that. Jesus Christ, my friends. All right, that's okay. Now it's concerning escalation. When they provided Ukraine with $200 billion worth of weapons and aid, it's not concerning escalation. It's not an escalation. When these guys are conducting military drills by North Korea, there's not an escalation. When they bring nuclear submarines in the Korean peninsula, not an escalation. When they bring more troops and weapons into the Korean peninsula, not an escalation. You know what? Why don't you go and rob one? Russia used North Korean ballistic missiles against Ukraine. The White House said Thursday that it has had evidence. You had evidence before. That has used North Korean ballistic missiles in its war against Ukraine and believes the former Soviet country intends to purchase missile systems from Iran. Oh my. And this is what the person, Kirby, said. Let me just do it like this. Our information indicates that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea recently provided Russia with ballistic missiles launchers and several ballistic missiles. Wow, let me pull it out from my butt. Okay, now that's Kirby. Now let's go to the third one. Ukrainska Pravda. Russia is buying ballistic missiles from North Korea and negotiating with Iran. So you see, self-fulfilling prophecy. That is, we told you, didn't we? Didn't we tell you that? Now, it happens because we say. We are the same ones who provide you the evidence. So I say, well, my wife, she's a bitch. Okay, and I'm going to be the one providing you the evidence. Without, you cannot ask anybody else but me. I will tell you, this is what, she's a bitch. Really? Yeah, that's the way these guys are functioning. Now they're going to say, see, we told you. Iran, no good. Israel, you're good. You're going to be okay. We're coming. This one, and the other one, North Korea. Hey, see, proof for the whole world to see. That's the alliance of evil, since we are the axis of good, the plantation. Now, if we have this little problem here, let's maybe just finish with this little article here, see if they say anything about Iran. Unnamed U.S. officials, wow, have told U.S. media that Russia plans to buy short-range ballistic missiles from Iran and is already receiving dozens of ballistic missiles and launchers from North Korea. Wow, look at this. On January 4th, the Wall Street Journal quoted unnamed U.S. officials who said that Russia is planning to buy short-range ballistic missiles from Iran and is already receiving dozens of ballistic missiles and launchers from North Korea. Newspaper noted that this is a deep concern for the administration. Question for you, my friends. What if tomorrow the United States government comes and tells you that actually Germany has evidence that Germany provides missiles to Russia? What would you do? I tell you what you should do. Say, no, I don't believe it. That's the first thing you should do. And then you check the information wherever you can outside of the Western control. That's how you should do. And wait. Don't give an answer. You say, first thing you say, like in negotiations. When you negotiate with someone and someone gives you a deal or offers, comes with an offer, the first thing you should say, the first rule is no. And then you think about it. Okay? That should be your first reaction. It's the same. No, I don't believe squat. Now, let me tell you about this, the self-fulfilling prophecy. So the Americans told us these guys are bad, they're going to help, they're helping. This is the evidence that we provide. means zero. Because if tomorrow they say, well, Emil was a, I don't know, this and that, and I disappear, and I tell you, let's say, Emil was this and that, how can you verify? You're never going to hear from me again. And they told you that. So there's no way for you to verify if indeed I was that or this or that. How are you going to verify? Zero. The same here. How can I verify that information, that confirmation? And let's go to the self-fulfilling prophecy. If this is okay, like the Americans now say, hey, see, we told you. The same thing the Russians can now come and say, see, we told you NATO wants to attack us. Why? Because see, NATO is against us. So we were right to say that NATO wants to attack us in the future, and they creep towards us, and we had to defend ourselves. We told you, and the evidence is, look how many sanctions they imposed on us. Look how many weapons they gave. Look how much help they gave. That's the evidence. Yeah, but you have to look a little bit who started what, look chronologically from the beginning. And the beginning, I think it's 1991. That's the beginning. That's where you should start the clock and start reading the chronology of events. Not in the 24th of February 2022. No. That's Johnny come lately. That's where these guys like to look at. Attacked unprovoked. Why unprovoked? Don't look back. Don't look back. It's just unprovoked. Because they didn't say anything. Yeah, they didn't? No, don't look back. So anyway, my friends, they're not going to do anything. They all push the propaganda now based on their evidence. Remember, they provided evidence in Iraq as well, and it was a lie. So now the same guys come with evidence. We have evidence. I don't believe squat. Even if they tell me the truth, I don't believe it. I first say no and wait and try to look and blah, 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 blah. How much information can you get from what? What sources do we have? I mean, unless you cunosc, yeah, Romanian, no. Unless you know someone in the department that saw the papers, and even that, you don't know if that's an accurate investigation or, study. You don't know it. You don't know it. Really. Only the person who put it together knows. Who's that person? And say, okay, we're going to take this. What's the narrative? This is the narrative. This is the point. Okay, we have to discard and bring whatever. And remember, it was... They believe. Okay, what if that happened? Nothing. You can't do shit. Too late. And whose fault is it? Russia. No. It's your lack of ability to negotiate in the past 30 years. You are incapable to negotiate and use diplomacy from 1991. Because you used this instead of this and shake hands, let's be friends, let's try to make things as equitable as we like to say it now. No, they didn't. They say, you do it as I say? No. Fuck you. Bang. You do it as I say? No. Bang. How about you? No. Bang. And how are you? That's it. And we got what? We got Yugoslavia, we got Iraq, we got Afghanistan, we got Libya, we got Syria. Now they want Iran through what's the name? To the Houthis. They want that. It's going to go like this. Oh, the Houthis attacked. They didn't attack us. Why are we involved? Oh, I know why. Because we have the shackles. Shackled by whom? We can't say it. And now they go over there with what? With North Korea. North Korea will just mind its own fucking business if these guys would not go around it. They want to take care of North Korea. North Korea doesn't want to invade those guys. I never heard that. Maybe it's possible. But these guys are pushing, going around. Leave the fuckers alone. They're going to blow themselves up alone by themselves. You'll see. They're going to start something inside. And then, what's the problem, actually? America. Oh, yeah, with the unvoted policeman of the planet. Unvoted for. Now, unelected. So here it is, my friends. It's concerning when they do something that we've been doing. Why? Because they're bad. So the same thing with courage. When my enemy has courage, that's not courage, that's craziness. When my people are showing courage, that's courage. No, courage is as it is. I explained many times. It's like the Plato's philosophy of or idea of forms. They are there. We just take them and use them with different nuances. But they're there. We can't change it. It doesn't matter who who does an act of courage. Is the enemy, your friend, your nobody that is related to you? It's courage. Now, if you say, oh, that's an enemy, that's not courage, the same thing. Deep concern because it's them, but when we do this, or not deep concern, escalation. When they do it, and they've been doing for 2 years, not 2 years, from 2014 to be more precise. From 2014, they've been doing this. There was no escalation whatsoever. From 1991, they were creeping militarily towards Russia. There's no escalation. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.